Veliki pozdrav i dobrodošli u novo izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Naša ekipa danas došla je u Novi Sad gdje ćemo imati prilike da upoznamo rukometaša Vojvodine. Mohamed Aziz Aidi pojačao je redove Novosadske Vojvodine, a mi sada idemo da ga upoznamo i da čujemo njegovu priču. Training done?
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
You good?
Good.
What are you doing right now? Because you're alone here, I know like you're not practicing because your foot.
Yeah.
Like you have a problem with your foot,
Yeah.
right? So how is going? What the doctor said?
Now I need to rest between 7 to 8 days with recovery. So you just come to bother me to put my ankle in danger. And that's
Okay, don't put your ankle in danger. I ask you, what are you doing here? Because you're not training, but I know what are you doing here. Because today you're going to be my teacher, my handball teacher.
Hopefully
right?
you're a good student.
I hope, I hope. With football and with basketball I wasn't, so I hope I'm going to be with handball.
Yeah. So
okay.
basically if you are right-handed,
I am.
the left foot need to be, yes, it need to be there for the jumping, that's basically your power foot in handball, if you are right-handed.
Okay.
So you need, when you jump, you need to use the left foot.
I need to use the left, but can you
it's
the
the movement, it's like this.
Okay.
Try it. We start from that. Usually we use the 7 meters, but that's for kids.
That's for beginners, okay?
Okay, your foot need to be behind the line.
Behind the line. So here.
If you step on the line, that count like zone.
Okay. Ready?
And you need to try to score.
Oh, okay. You have something on your shoes. You knew I was lying, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna
score
cheat
3.
now. Okay, 3.
3.
Like in Serbia, 3.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna cheat right now.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2.
Well, that's good. There is power. There's no aim.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay, it's not that bad.
I didn't let you win.
You didn't let me win.
No.
But I don't want. I want to say you that. I want to tell you that I don't want to defend. I don't want to defend. So I'm sorry.
Sure.
I would prefer to have a walk and talk a little bit about your life, about your career. So if you want, we can go outside, walk a little bit, and talk.
Okay.
Now, before I start the conversation, I want to know what kind of shooter am I? Am I dangerous? Am I a dangerous shooter or am I a pretty good shooter? Because the last shoot I did was pretty dangerous for you.
I told you since we start, my goal was to avoid your balls.
Okay.
Yeah, you're dangerous.
Thank you. You know, I appreciate the fact that you're very, very honest. So that's okay. But don't talk about, I don't want to talk about my handball skills.
Yeah.
I would like to talk about your handball skills. But before this story, this journey in handball, you were a swimmer, right?
Yeah. I was 8-year swimmer and 7 or 6 from them I was with national team. I had around, I think, 45 or 50 medals. I was so good at swimming.
Wow,
And
very good.
But in the last years in swimming, I had some injury in my shoulder, and I stopped. One day in swimming, it cost a lot, you know. So, and in schools at that time, we were playing handball. So at the time, national team coach, he told me to, okay, why not you play another sport to make back the rhythm. And I loved handball. And from my first year in handball, they called me for national team. And I couldn't be in both national teams, so I chose handball.
Okay, but in Northern Africa,
Yeah.
no, handball is pretty popular,
Yeah.
but the most popular sport is football. Why you didn't choose to play football?
I don't know. I wasn't that interesting in football actually. Yeah, because maybe because of my height, and I was a kid. I was usually taller than other kids, so handball was easy for me at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, you're nearly 2 meters, right?
I'm 197.
197. Very, very good height and extremely good for handball. Right, even if you told me before that in modern handball,
Yeah.
height is not that necessary right now. It's more like speed and other qualities.
Yeah, now in modern handball, tall people, not tall, height is not necessary that much because there's a different kind of defense. You can stop a tall player, so every player needs to do everything now. He needs to know how to feint, how to jump, how to deal with every situation in handball. So in modern handball especially, you don't have that time to change between defense, offense, so you need to play both. So modern handball is not that easy.
But you have a younger brother,
Yes,
right? Is he in
yes.
handball as well?
Actually, he tried everything. He tried swimming, he was with national team, then he got triathlon. It's like the people who swim, bike, then run. I don't know how you call that here in
Yeah, it's
Serbia.
like, you say good, it's like triathlon.
Yeah, after that he just stopped and now he's one of the best hairdresser in Tunis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he doing your hair when you are there? in
Actually,
Tunis?
he's a female hairdresser.
Female
Yeah,
hairdresser.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
nice.
so popular in Tunis and that's good for him to do
Nice.
something he enjoy.
You came to Serbia 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
that was your first experience abroad, right?
Yes, yes.
And you passed all your life in your hometown in Tunis. So can you talk us a little bit about your childhood? How was like growing up in Tunis? Because like it's an amazing country, and we really would like to hear how was like growing up there and how difficult it was to go away after.
Okay, actually going away from home was not that hard because since we are young, me and my little brother, we were born in a sports family. My father was crazy about sports and he did everything. Like we go out from home from 6:30 in the morning, we go to study, and from school we go directly to swimming, or me for handball, or my little brother to cycling. It's like all our life was 80% into sports. And when I was with national team, we travel a lot. I stay far from home a lot. Even 1 year I studied, okay, I was in Tunis, but I lived like 3 hours away from home. It was a national team camp. We studied with national team there and we train at the same time. So going away from home, yes, I miss my parents, I miss my brother, but I'm not that homesick. I don't get
You're
homesick.
not homesick.
No.
But now, if I ask you, except family, of course you miss your family, but one thing from home that you really miss that you don't have here?
Food.
Food.
Food in
Oh,
Tunis.
Food in Tunis. Okay, okay. After you're gonna tell me about that. We have later a very interesting part, the cuisine part. You're gonna tell me about
Yeah.
like, good Tunisian food. But you mentioned your dad, and I heard like this interview of yours when you said that your dad was a very big supporter of yours in your sports developing path.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, actually, if it wasn't for my dad, I would quit handball a long time ago.
Why?
I was about to quit handball like 3 or 4 times in my now I'm playing handball for 8 years.
Okay.
I started handball at 17. It's a little bit late, but and every time, I don't know, I hit the pump, every time I get injury, blah, 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 I felt a little stress. He was my #1 supporter. He was always there for me, especially lately in my latest surgery I had. It was so terrifying. I was first time out of country.
Yeah.
And I didn't even start my career yet, and I had ACL. It's like one of the worst injuries you can have as a sportist.
And you had this as soon as you came to Serbia.
Yes,
right?
yes, that was so bad memory. And the only person who I find next to me in that miserable situation, it was my father. He come here with me 3 months, and I was like, that how I will get up again from my foot. I didn't even step in my career yet. And he was, okay, listen, I trust in you. You need to have faith in God, have faith in yourself, and we will come back. I'm here for you. Even the worst thing can happen, you don't play handball anymore. I'm there for you, you know? And that's what always motivated me. After every victory, after every trophy I had, to call my father video chat and to see his smiling, that's my reward for everything. So no matter what, you need family in life. And who don't have family, he have his teammates. Since I come here to Novi Sad, my adaptation was great. It's like I find great teammates, great staff, everything was super great. It was the best move I ever did since now, in my 25 years, to come to Novi Sad with Vojvodina.
A few minutes ago, you talk about the food. I really want to hear about that, but let me introduce you to some very, very good Serbian food if you haven't tried yet. Would you like to try?
Yes, I'm so into food.
Okay, so into food, so let's go. I know you're a food lover, so we came here. This is a very typical place here in this part of Serbian Vojvodina. It's called Salaš. Have you ever been to these kind of places?
No, but this is the first time, but I think it will not be the last time.
I'm glad to hear that. Do you like the environment even outside?
Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I like the decoration, and the food looks great now.
Can you recognize something from this plate?
I recognize Ivar and kajmak. And those are kind of cheeses. Yeah.
Exactly. Like we have many cheeses and honey, of course, if you like to eat the cheese with honey. But Ivar and kajmak, yeah, it's very popular. I think everyone like it.
Yeah. Especially kajmak with meat. It's so good. Here in Serbia, everyone using kajmak with meat.
When I ask you, what do you miss more about home? You said food. So what kind of food? Because, okay, today we're going to have the chance to try some Serbian delicatessen, but what's the Tunisian food you really like to eat? We should try.
Street food in Tunis is the best.
Street food? Okay, just tell me what kind, because I have no clue.
We have every kind of street food from all over the world. We have Mexican, Italian, Arabic, everything. But it's so against healthy life. It's so bad for me to go to Tunis and eat that food.
Right. You mean like in Tunis, you can find all different from all the kind of countries, for all around the world. But I was like aiming what kind of Arabic, what kind of Tunisian food you really like to eat, because I thought you were thinking about this kind of food. No, generally.
I'm a street food lover.
Okay.
I don't love something traditional. No, I like the cheese melt. I love the burgers. I love unhealthy food, basically. Everything that's not healthy.
Unhealthy food, okay.
Everything against healthy life.
Continue, start eating. You're like, you're a big guy. You have 2 meters, you're not eating.
I am eating.
I'm eating more than...
But this is not food for big guys like me. This is just entry, you know.
Okay, sorry, big guy. The food is gonna come soon, so I'm sorry.
soup is here.
The soup is here?
The traditional Serbian soup. It's
Voila.
chicken soup with the homemade noodles. Enjoy your soup.
Voila.
We talk about the food, but before when we were walking, we talk
Yeah.
about Tunisia, we talk like about sports, how important is the handball in Tunisia and even Serbia. And the countries from this region have a big tradition when it comes to handball. Before you came to Novi Sad, you went to Šabac, Metaloplastika.
Yeah.
You stayed there for 3 years. So I would like to know what made you accept the offer from a Serbian club, because this in Serbia was your first experience abroad.
I did a good World Cup when I was 19, 20, I think. And after that, I got a lot of offers, but the problem, I had a contract with my previous club in Tunis with 2 more years. And I wanted to leave Serbia. I had to leave Tunis because I wanted to try European handball. And the only way to get out of Tunis, it was by my studies. So, and the only club who offered me a contract with the university inscription, it was Metaloplastika. And that's how I ended up in Serbia.
Are you happy you accepted the offer? I mean, you seem pretty happy living here.
I'm happy living in Novi Sad. Let's leave it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in Šabac was a little bit different.
Okay, the start, it was Corona. After that, I had my ACL.
Yeah.
It was a rough start and a rough couple years, but it ended up here. So I'm happy I end up here. That's all I want to say about that.
You know what it pops in my mind? That you're part of the national team of Tunis,
Yes.
right? And the Serbian coach, the coach of Serbian national team, Mr. Tony Girona, was coaching before Tunis. Did you have the chance to meet him?
Actually, he's the first coach that invited me to first team in Tunis when he was
Really?
Yes. When he was with Tunis, he called me with first team when I was 19 or 20 years old, and I had the chance to meet him there, and he's a great coach, and I'm not the one who's going to say something about Tony Girona. His results is saying for him, and I'm grateful he gave me that opportunity.
So nice.
It's a turkey stuffed with the spinach and the cheese in the pepper sauce. And this is marinated chicken in a leaf sauce.
Hvala.
Voila.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you happy with the main food?
Yeah.
Is this the food for big guys? I want to know, like, when you are not training, how do you spend your days here in Serbia, in Novi Sad?
Well, actually, now is the time when I don't have time to rest because it's preparation phase.
Okay.
And believe me, they don't leave you time to rest. It's all
Oh.
about trainings. It's all about, especially when you are in a big club, they are having a lot of competitions and they want to win every one of them. You need to be ready 100% because you will be playing like 2 to 3 games a week. So the preparation is the hardest phase for us.
Yeah,
It's like-
especially in a club like Vojvodina that for 10 years has been like
The champion.
The champion.
Yeah. And now it's the first time we will go to play European League
Yeah.
group phase, and it will not be easy. So we need to prove that what happened in Dubai, it was not a consequence. We need to prove that we win against big league teams. So this European League, it will be a great challenge to prove who we are. And that's why this preparation phase, I don't have actual time to rest. Usually all the time I have, it's home, putting ice, rest a little and chill down in my bed. That's all I'm doing.
Before when we were talking and you said, okay, I don't understand Serbian, but Serbian is very difficult. But you said Arabic, it's so easy and Serbian is so difficult. I was like, sorry, pardon? Like Arabic is easy?
It is easy. If you focus on Arabic, basically it's okay, the pronunciation. We have some hard words, but it's easier than Serbian. I'm 3 years here. Okay, I catch some words, and when I hear people talking, I hear some words, in my mind, I'm trying to make what they are talking about, you know? That's how I'm dealing here.
Aziz, thank you so much for your time, for this amazing conversation. And to wrap it up, if you want to send a message to the audience, you can do it.
Yeah, for everyone who's there, who's with an injury, who's feeling down, who's feeling upset, it will be good. Just keep it up, just believe in yourself. Especially in yourself. Don't think about what anyone is saying for you, because one day God will open you a door from nowhere, and you will be happy to see the looks on the people who said you can't do it. So believe in yourself, work hard, and never make yourself feeling sad that you are down or something like that. And that's it.
Thank you.